On Engenius Wave 2 access points, they have these great tools you can use to test connectivity to do some troubleshooting. So on the left-hand side, let's go over to Management and Tools and take a look at them. Our first option here is ping, and this is very similar to pinging from any Windows computer where you can just type ping and then put in the IP address or name you're looking for. Let's go ahead and put in Google's DNS just to see what happens when we click Start. And it shouldn't take more than a few seconds, and you can see that we got a response, which is great. If we put in an address that isn't on our network or is unreachable, then we're going to see a different message. And that's going to be that it's not going to be able to communicate with it, as you see here. 100% packet loss. So that's a very useful tool. You can see whether or not you have connectivity. Now let's go to Traceroute. So what Traceroute does is it finds how many hops between you and your destination. So if we once again put in our 8.8.8.8 and we click Start, we can see how many hops from our location to the final destination. So that way, if you have more than one DNS option, then you may be able to get faster response if you choose a different DNS server. So this one's only 7 hops, whereas the Google one was 11 hops. So I'm going to use this for my DNS server. It can also tell us if any of the routers between here and your destination are down, and then it allows you to maybe contact the ISP where the router is down and to inform them that you're having this problem. So Traceroute is a great way to do that as well. NSLookup is a completely different one. It looks for the DNS for a particular IP address. So if I put in Google once again and click Start, then it's going to say what the DNS address is for our IP address. Now in this case, it actually is the IP address of a DNS server. So let's go ahead and choose a different IP address. Let's choose a name this time. We'll put in the infamous yahoo.com, click Start, and we can see that the DNS server is going to be 127.0.0.1. Now, if we choose to use a Windows computer to do that same lookup, we're going to get different results. So we pulled up our command prompt. Let's go ahead and type NSLookup for yahoo.com. And we can see that there are public addresses. And that's because we have the DNS server of this particular device pointed back to itself. So unless you use an outside IP address for DNS, you're going to get incorrect information using the NSLookup tool. Let's go to speed test. Let's go ahead and put in the target IP. And again, we'll just use Google again. Click Start. And we can see it says bad address specified. Let's go ahead and choose yahoo.com, and we're going to see something similar. Bad address specified. So under speed test, unfortunately, this is not working as of yet. So when we do an upgrade to the operating system, we hope to have that working. But for now, just letting you know it's there, and take a look at it at a later time. Now we have LED control. You can turn on or off the LED lights that are on our access point. So why would you want to turn off LED lights? Well, it's possible you may not want people to know that a device is there and the lights sort of give it away. Or it may have too many lights that are just confusing because they sort of bleed over into each other. So you are certainly capable of turning those particular lights on or off. So if you look at the device after you apply it, you'll see those lights no longer work if you choose to disable. Let's go on to device discovery and go ahead and click scan. So we can see there are 2 other Engenius access points. I know that by the device name itself over here. And there's the IP addresses of those devices as well. So if we were to pair those access points together, such as in a bridge mode or something like that, then we would know that those are available for pairing. And it also gives us the firmware version and what the operation mode currently is. So those are the different tools that come with the Engenius Wave 2 wireless access point.